One of life's greatest mysteries is whether or not we are alone in the cosmos. On Earth, we are in the Goldilocks zone, which implies that the conditions are just right for life, but scientists have identified other Earth-like planets deep in space, as well as planets suspected to have water, which of course might lead to life. When scientists talk of extraterrestrial life, we commonly mean any sort of life, not necessarily an advanced race, although there are many reasons to suppose that we are not alone out there. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 reasons aliens exist. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 10. The number of UFO sightings. While the vast majority of claimed UFO sightings are either manufactured or other objects, such as military aircraft or meteors, the amazing quantity of reported sightings around the world and throughout history is truly astounding. Goliath already examined the 10 most legitimate cases of UFO sightings, and these are just 10 of the cases that even the most credible and rational individuals are baffled by. What is more striking about many personal testimonies is the consistency with which they are associated, implying that at least some of these assertions are true. Many people believe in aliens but do not believe in UFO sightings, which is understandable, but if they are accurate, it signifies that we are not alone and that there is a more advanced race out there. Number 9. Ancient evidence. Humans have claimed to have seen UFOs for centuries, and there is evidence that humans have observed objects in the sky, pre-airplanes, and satellites throughout history. This includes Domenico Ghirlandaio's 15th century painting The Madonna with St. Giovannino, which depicts a disc-shaped object, similar to today's sightings, in the sky behind Mary's shoulder. A man and a dog are also peering up the item in disbelief. In addition, there are ancient cave drawings and antique documents that appear to depict alien life and UFO visitation, and they look eerily similar to the sightings recorded so frequently today. This does not provide much scientific evidence, but it is intriguing and appears to imply that celestial objects have been visiting Earth since the birth of humanity. Number 8. Roswell and Area 51. In 1947, an item landed near Roswell, New Mexico, and many believe it was a spaceship. The government dismissed it as a weather balloon, but hundreds of witnesses claim to have seen sections of the ship and alien corpses being taken. Our claim might easily be false. However, in 2012, a veteran CIA operative, Chase Brandon, declared that it did not come from this planet. Many conspiracy theorists believe that Area 51 is where the remnants of the Roswell craft and its occupants are kept, and it is here that they believe they will be found. The existence of the base was initially disputed, but it was eventually confirmed that it did exist, but was nothing more than an Air Force base. It has a large restricted area and is tightly guarded, adding to its mystique. Number 7. Apollo 11 UFO sighting. Of course, Apollo 11 is best known for putting a man on the moon for the first time, but this mission also appears to enhance the case for extraterrestrial life. 3 days into the trip, the astronauts asked message control whether they knew where the rocket's separated section was. This was due to the fact that they spotted an item that appeared to be riding with a rocket, but the detachable section was 6,000 miles away. According to allegedly stolen documents, Aldrin and Armstrong spotted 2 massive spacecraft while on the moon, and a 2-minute radio silence leads many to assume that NASA purposefully kept this information from the public. Many Apollo missions, according to a former NASA communications engineer and numerous other astronauts, resulted in UFO sightings that were all kept hidden. Number 6. Extremophiles. On our own planet, we have bacteria and species that can survive in conditions that would kill us. Humans and most other life forms on Earth require very specific circumstances to survive and would be unable to live on other worlds. This leads us to conclude that life cannot exist on the majority of other worlds with conditions so unlike Earth's. But these extremophiles demonstrate that life may not only exist, but thrive in locations with extreme conditions. Tardigrades can tolerate temperatures ranging from just above 0 to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, can withstand pressure 6 times that of the ocean floor, and go without nourishment for 10 years, and much more. If microbes and species can survive in these conditions, it appears plausible that life exists on worlds that we would deem unfriendly. Number 5. Water throughout the universe. We understand that water is essential for life, so we are continuously on the search for evidence of water anywhere in the universe. As it turns out, there appears to be a lot of it all around the cosmos, including our own solar system. The Mars Curiosity rover has revealed irrefutable evidence that rivers and lakes once existed on our neighboring planet, and that several moons may still have water on them. Europa, one of Jupiter's many moons, is believed to have a liquid ocean beneath its surface. Callisto, Ganymede, also of Jupiter, and Saturn's moons Titan and Enceladus may possibly have water. Having this much water potentially in our solar system is highly encouraging and strengthens the argument for life someplace out there in the universe, possibly closer than we believed. Number 4. Wow. Signal. On August 15, 1977, Jerry R. Inman was working on a project at Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope when he picked up a strong narrowband radio signal that many believe proves the existence of aliens. The signal lasted the entire 72 seconds that the Big Ear could see it, but it was never observed again. The signal is thought to have come from about 220 million light-years away, and it bore the expected signs of a non-terrestrial origin. But there are numerous doubts that it was a hint of an intelligent extraterrestrial origin. Scientists are still perplexed as to how such a powerful signal could have originated from so far out in the universe, without the use of advanced technology, prompting Inman to circle the signal and mark the computer printout with the comment "Wow" on the side. Number 3. The increasing number of Earth-like planets. We can now peer further into space than ever before thanks to technological developments. Hundreds of new exoplanets, planets outside our solar system, have been discovered in the last decade or two, with many of them being gas giants and other uninhabitable planets. However, dozens more Earth-like planets have been discovered, and evidence suggests that these planets could support life, possibly life comparable to our own. Many of these planets orbit in the Goldilocks zone of their respective stars, which means they have temperatures similar to Earth. Astronomers discovered 8 new planets in this zone at the start of the year, with Kepler 438b being particularly Earth-like. This planet is 475 light-years away and somewhat larger than Earth, but many believe it is our twin planet. Number 2. The age of the universe. It is not only the size of the cosmos that must be considered, more on that later, but also its age. The Big Bang is considered to have occurred around 13.8 billion years ago, with Earth forming around 4.5 billion years ago, with the first life emerging 3.5 billion years ago. In terms of Earth, humans have only been around for a short period in comparison to the history of the cosmos, which means that alien civilizations might have begun, evolved, and died long before Earth even formed into a planet. Also, the same thing could happen in the future. When this concept is combined with the vastness of the cosmos, it appears far more possible that there has been, is currently, or will be some type of alien life out there. Number 1. The sheer size of the universe. Our imaginations cannot comprehend the vastness of the universe, which scientists estimate could contain 100 to 130 billion galaxies. Then there's the tremendous amount of stars within these galaxies, and then there's the number of stars having planetary systems. Although life requires very specific conditions, the sheer expanse of the universe and the number of planets that could potentially host life are still amazing. As a result, the odds are substantially stacked in favor of the existence of extraterrestrial life, and very possibly a lot of it. What is both irritating and intriguing is that these other Earth-like planets and planets that could potentially host life are so far out in space that we will never be able to connect with or visit them in order to fully determine whether we are alone or not. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.